Here's a help video for your math homework. When it says draw the details, it's talking about our who, our what, and then our boxes for how many. So we know it's Andy's shells. So A for Andy, S for shells, and he had 3. So we just draw 3 boxes. Okay, number 2, you're filling in the missing number. Make sure you read, it says write the missing number in words. So make sure you spell it out, T-E-N. Anytime we have pictures. Number 3, it says label. We need to show how we counted. So if there's a mistake, that we can see where the mistake was made on each one. And then it says which one does he have the greatest number of. So you'll put the numbers on each shell and write the answer on the line next to it. Okay, even if the lines aren't drawn for you, always count a picture and always tell me how many of there are. Okay, on Tuesday, again, it says show a model drawing or draw the details. So we have our who, dad, what, shoes, and then you have your boxes because he has 6 shoes. Okay, filling in the missing number. How is a dime like a nickel? Okay, so the students should have practiced dimes and nickels in kindergarten. So a dime is like a nickel. You can put something like, they're both gray. You could say they're both round. Something that makes them the same. They're alike. They both have people. They both have a person. How is a dime different than a nickel? You could say a dime is 10 cents, nickel is 5 cents, or a dime is small, a nickel is bigger. Okay, any answer is correct. You don't need to write all the things. Just pick one thing to focus on. Again, on Wednesday, it says write the name of the coin with the least number. We're not counting by tens yet. It just wants to know how many coins are there. So we have 6 dimes and you have 5 pennies, making sure you're showing how you counted. And so who's the least? The pennies. Okay. I went ahead and worked out the window pane. This is what your window pane should look like. Going through the steps of highlighting or circling important words in your question. Okay, only words in the question can go in the main idea. We're not circling other things in the story. And then your details, you're saying who, what, and how many did they have. Okay, if you're putting together, you're using your plus, and you're saying you added, sum, put together, and what 2 numbers did you add? Which one has a value greater than 10 cents? Which one is worth more than 10 cents? So you write the letter for the name and how many cents it is. And we say who is the greatest, who is bigger than 10. The only one bigger than 10 is 25. Thursday, number 1 is a little tricky. It says write a related fact. They're not really called related facts anymore. We've been working on number bonds. So your student or child could draw a number bond and say 2 and 5 are the parts we know. And we're going part plus part equals whole. And so our whole, if we add the parts together, is 7. Okay, and then so you could write it any other way. You could say 5 plus 2 makes 7. 7 minus 2 equals 5. 7 minus 5 equals 2, as long as you're using the same numbers in that number bond. Okay, again, here's your other window pane. It's also an adding window pane. How many chicks hatched at both schools? So you say chicks at Bain Elementary, chicks at Alt Elementary, and you're drawing your boxes to match. Again, so we added, so you say add, sum, put together, blank and blank. And the last one, the graph. You're labeling the graph. In first grade, there were 4 Second grade, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put our 5 at the end. And then we started tallies. Okay, when you count your tallies, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The students can trace them as we're starting. And we're going to be starting tallies and graphs the second week of October. So this homework's a little bit early, and that's okay because we can always just practice and get it. The more practice, the better. Okay, and so second grade, there's 5 shown in this chart. Do they match 5 and 5? Nope, 5 and 5 don't match. But this one says first grade 4, first grade was 4, second grade is 5. So now these two match, so our correct answer is B. I hope that helps.